What is up, everybody? It has been 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks since I've done any readings. And first I want to say that I will always do readings as long as I'm aligned and I'm not pulling in my own energy. The minute I started to do readings and I was having problems with my computer, things were literally being stopped. I was being guided to step away, and as much as I wanted to give and give and give, I needed to take that time. But within that time, I started a podcast, and we are now available on all big streaming
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. I was down with an illusion.
So if that's something that you're interested in and you kind of struggle with your mindset or controlling your mind, which is kind of the big one, especially if you're someone that wants to manifest whatever you want in your life, if you don't have control of your mind, it's really, really hard to control your life. So that's what I've been doing. Another thing is I create press-on nails. These are my little 420 ones. Shout out to Turp Factory here, because this is who I usually get my wax from. They're in Vegas, so if you don't know them, that's why. I don't know why it won't show the Zowers. This one's my favorite. Come on. Come on. The camera just, oh, there it is. Yay! So yeah, these are my nails. Oh, and you can see we've got ice cream cake, and then we've got a Homer Simpson smoking a blunt. So these are, all of the nails I create are one of a kind. I have larger nail beds. When I was in Oregon and quarantine was happening, obviously the nail thing wasn't a situation. I couldn't even get bleach, actually, when I couldn't even get bleach during that time. It was wild. So I was grateful for the weed. I decided to start doing press-on nails. And for a bit, they would pop off because I was really hard on my nails. But when I started creating my own nails, I make sure there's a lot of gel on them, so they're really strong and they don't really pop off because they're kind of formed to the nail and it stays on pretty well. And it's actually, my press-on nails have helped reshape my actual nails and they look way cuter. So if that's something you're interested in, all of that's available at claritycouture.com. I might do one 420 set for sale. I'll let you guys know if I do, but just go ahead to go to claritycouture.com and check it out. You can also access all of the podcast links there as well. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, if you guys would like to book a private reading, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's @_claritycouture_. You can just click the book a reading link right there. It's probably the easiest way to book a reading, so that's why I'm telling you to do it that way. All right, so today we're going to start with Aries. Happy birthday, Aries. Yeah, I had planned on doing tons of readings from the last reading to now, and like I said, I needed to take some time away, align my energy, and was actually guided to start the podcast. So there is a new episode of the podcast that went live today at 4 a.m. It's called Misery Monsters. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. You just got to go click it in and listen. All right, let's get started with Aries. So what we're going to do today, guys, is we're just going to pull the cards I'm guided to pull and give you the messages that I'm guided to give you. I don't use a lot of these cards too often, and that's, I think, is the best way to use them for me if I'm not using them in readings consistently, is to use them for dailies, just because, you know, that way you guys get cool little messages. So we're going to do some special oracle cards. What do they go? So we're going to do the Crystal Angel oracle cards. We're going to do the Money and the Law of Attraction oracle cards by Abraham Hicks, or Esther Hicks, excuse me. She channels Abraham. And then we're going to do the Rebel deck cards. And then we're going to use the Clarity Couture oracle. Anything else? Universe has your back? Maybe. Okay, let's start with the Clarity Couture deck. Guys, my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Aries the message that isn't their highest good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's see what we got going on for Aries. I took like a 2-day hiatus away from nails. That's another reason I love the press-on nails, is because I can peel them off, and my nails underneath grow really great. And if you know how to take care of your nails with acrylics, acrylics, any other thing will make your nails grow. You just have to know how to take care of them. I always ripped the acrylics off, so it actually would rip a layer of my nail off. The press-ons don't do that, but I make them just as thick as if you were to go get them done, right? Okay. What messages do we have for Aries, please? What messages do we have for Aries? What is believed within manifests externally. You need to remember to hold on to faith in what is not yet visible in the 3D. So I'm getting a, if I'll see it, or I'll believe it when I see it vibe, and you need to believe it to see it. So you've got things switched around right now, Aries. Whatever it is that you're trying to bring into your life, you're manifesting backwards. It's that whole like get a hold of your mind thing, right? Like control your mind. Okay, let me see. Yeah, man, I love these. What are these? This is the Sacred Rebels by Elena Fairchild. Love this deck. I'm digging where they're going with this. Good vibes. Alright, messages for Aries. Yeah, so you may actually be holding up your manifestations because you're focused on, like, again, hold on to faith in what is not visible in the 3D. You're focused on what you're not receiving right now. So you're not seeing what you want to see. So you're going backwards. Like, okay, well, if I'm not seeing it, then it must not exist. If you can think it, it's there. It exists. Anything else for Aries? They want you to allow the feelings that you're feeling to come through. You need to be able to relax in your own darkness. You have to be able to relax in those parts of yourself that maybe you're not too proud of, but that you know that it makes up the whole of who you are, and the whole of who you are is perfect as you are. You don't need to do anything. And this is kind of wild because the first card that I got with this deck was receiving, right? And that's a 27. And then you got 26 afterwards. So it's almost like, again, going backwards. You have to, my grandmother used to say, if you don't know what you're doing, stand still, because you risk moving backwards. Like not thinking things through, not letting the dust settle. So right now, if you think about, what am I seeing, the Wild West? If you think about like a Wild West, right? And like there's dust, and there's like, I don't know, a bunch of horses just run through. I don't know why horses always come through for me. There's like a bunch of horses just came through, and so the whole town is dusty. If you move, if you like, for instance, back in the day, I'm literally seeing a Wild West town where like horses would run through the road, so it would be very dangerous for you to cross that like Wild West road with all the dust kicked up, because you could potentially get run over by like a wagon or whatever. This is literally what I'm seeing. So it's like, I'm hearing Oregon Trail too. This is wild. So there's something that you need to be able to hold. Like both times in these cards, you're getting the word hold, and then faith right under it, right? And then where's hold right here? Hold. Okay, hold faith, relax the darkness. And on my podcast, Clarity Couture, not this episode, but the last episode, so episode 6, I talk about, I know it was episode 5. Was it episode 5? Whatever. I think it was episode 5. Talk about how cause and effect is, your thoughts are cause, and the reality is the effect of your thoughts. So there's like, you need to understand that you're bringing in a reality of the thoughts, but the thoughts you're thinking are just not the ones you want, Aries, okay? So when you realize that you can get a hold of this, you're going to get hit with the shock of the new. There's also like, I'm seeing a heart chakra awakening. I know those aren't heart chakra, well yeah, those actually are heart chakra colors. There's a heart chakra awakening that connects root, sacral, solar, and heart all together. You might have different colored eyes too, or be dealing with somebody with different colored eyes. I don't remember what that's called. Russ has different colored eyes. He's not an Aries, but hi, Russ. What's up? All right, let's. Oh, we've already done this one. Let's do the Rebel deck. I cleared off like 50 gigabytes of video off of my computer, so I think I can do all of the readings and just stamp this for you. Oh, you mean you have to update it and clear it off every, like, I don't know, a couple months? I waited a couple of years. My bad. Poor computer. You are giving too many fucks, Aries. You need to give 0. Woo! Who got you in your feels, Aries? Aries never give a fuck about anything. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaking, lying bastards. Yeah, you're falling into fear, and so what's happening is you're now going to manifest what you don't want, and it's almost like, here's the thing with manifestation. Episode 5 on my podcast, it talks about this, but you can't, it's not just thinking about it. Just thinking about it isn't enough to manifest something into your reality, because if that was the case, I'd be like, damn, I want a new Chiquita banana puppy in my hand right now, and right here would be a baby teacup Chihuahua baby. Okay? If that was all it took to manifest, oh boy, we would be in so much fucking trouble. But I realize I'm going fast. I'm channeling. I was like, slow down, bitch. I'm channeling, bro. Anyway, what you need to understand is that you are pairing a feeling of dread, of terror, of fear. That feeling you're pairing with the thoughts is what's going to bring it into you. So you have to be really careful about that, okay, Aries? And let us get a money card. Why am I hearing circus music again? Alright. Let me see here. My career is one of creating a joyful life experience. What are you focused on, Aries? If your dominant intent is to feel joy while you are doing the work, your triad of intentions, freedom, growth, and joy, will come quickly and easily into alignment. See your career as one of creating a joyful life experience. You are not a creator of things or a regurgitator of what someone else has created, or a gatherer of stuff. You are a creator, and the subject of your creation is your joyful life experience. This is your mission. That is your quest. This is why you're here. And we are dead ass ending the reading right here. You guys don't get a crystal card. Sorry, I'm being told to end the reading right here. I love you. I do. But that's it. That's all y'all get. You need to sit on that, okay? Think about that. I love you, Aries. Who we have next? Libra. What up, Libra gang gang? How you doing? Libras. Libra. Alright. Let me just clear this out real quick and then get to drink a coffee because I clearly need more coffee. So we're just going to do oracle cards today. My Clarity Couture oracle deck that I will honestly probably not have open to purchase for another month or so. I'm not going to lie. I'll keep it real. I've been using it for a while and I still haven't gotten to that point with you guys yet. And there people have asked when it is available or available for pre-purchase or whatever that's called, where you order it before it comes out. What the fuck is that called? Oh, whatever. All right, so we're going to do the Money and the Law of Attraction cards by Jerry and Esther Hicks. We are going to do the Crystal Angels oracle cards. Well, I told Aries they'd get that, but they actually didn't. I promise I'll give it to you guys. I mean, unless they tell me not to, then it's not my bad. We're going to do the Rebel deck oracle cards and the Sacred Rebels. Yeah, man. Okay, so let's get into it. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters. Please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Libra the message that is their highest good today. Thank you. Normally I wouldn't do this for every sign, but I said Aries first, so now I kind of have to do it for every sign. Maybe they wanted me to clear the energy. Well, fucking know. Also, forgot to drink my coffee. Do you guys like my nails? I did them myself. If you love press-ons like me, because quarantine, you know, This one has Homer Simpson smoking a blunt. That's the best shit ever. I love it. I have nails for sale on my site, claritycouture.com. Okay. Oh, give me messages for Libra, please. What does Libra need to know? Oh, okay. They said shuffle three more times? Three more times. They said tree, not three. 3 more times. Okay, we shuffled 3 more times. Somebody say three. We shuffled 3 more times. Okay, 3 more times done. Thank you. Alright. Libra. Thank you. All thoughts and feelings of love are direct, energetic transmissions of love. Libra, are you out there sending love? I know you are. I know you are. There's no separation from what is and what was, beginner's mind. Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. There are people in your past that you no longer jive is the word, jive with, and they may feel a certain type of way about you, but you know that all thoughts and feelings of love are direct energetic transmissions of love. You know that what you put out is always going to come back to you, right? So what you're doing is you're literally, I'm seeing Libras literally meditating and sending that love out to people. Like, yo, you can't hit me. Like, here's the best thing about almost every Libra I know. We're pretty aware of the way that energy works. Focus is consent, right? Like, a Libra will pull all fucking focus from you and you'll question your existence. You question your existence, like, am I here? Because that's what Libras do. We go from being the biggest ride or die to, like, cut you off. And I can speak from this experience because I've been doing this myself. And this is why I stopped doing readings, is so I could step away and make sure that my energy wasn't engulfing all of the readings. But I'm really getting this is like a collective thing. You guys are seeing people that you used to fuck with that you don't fuck with anymore. And they may be doing shit petty to, like, low-key make you feel a type of way. And every time you see that, you just legit send them love. Like, what I do when I meditate and send people love is I sit there, I sit in the sun, I, like, soak up the sun. I use the sun as a way to charge my energy to send the love. So it's like a co-creation with Gaia. And I sit like this. Usually I don't have nails. It's harder with nails, guys. So I like to touch my hands together. So what I'll do is I'll put my thumbs like that so they're actually touching. And I'm using like a triangle, and from my heart chakra, kind of like the Care Bears, like how they would do the Care Bear stare. I actually have a YouTube video about that too. I'll have to find it and post it down there for you guys. But like the Care Bear stare, when they would literally send love, right? And they would all have their little Care Bear rainbow things coming out of their tummy. It's like that. I literally do that when I meditate, and I'm seeing other Libras do that. You may not be doing this, but I'm seeing that you're setting the intention to direct love and forgiveness to those who have done you wrong, because you know that's your step to freedom. That shit's badass. Good job, Libra. I'm fucking proud of you. You damn right. Libra gang. We don't play. We don't play. No. I don't have time for that. Fuckery will give me wrinkles. I don't want wrinkles, and I don't want Botox. I'm not going to get into what I think about anything that goes into your body with nanotechnology now. Oops, I already did. I'll stop. Alright. Wow, you got the 11 card. Okay, so I keep fucking this up and pulling it out from under, and it pulls the cards over the little cloth. Diving for light. You're going all the way within. And this is the number 11. You might be a life path 11. What's up? Me too. And you may have, I'm hearing Grand Trine. Grand Trine for a few of you. I And Pisces rising? I don't know. Okay, I'll stop. I usually don't do that, but that's literally, that's what I'm hearing. So this may be for somebody very, very specific, right? But like your life path is not to be caught up in the fuckery. Like, it's just not part of your shit. You don't have time for it, and you will literally let go of anything that doesn't allow you to do that. And you're seeing, like, again, there's no separation from what is and what was. You simply disconnect, and you don't put any title on it. It's like once you disconnect from it, it's just there, but that's not part of your reality, if that makes sense. You got gold. Okay, I'm hearing alchemy. Wow, that's the only card they wanted. Okay, you're alchemizing shit. Like, you're literally taking energy that might be there's energy that's being sent to you that you're transmuting, and you're using it for your own shit. That's awesome. Please continue to send me this energy. It's like I dropped your card. Hold on. Can't pick it up because of the nails. It's like, yes, okay, diving for light, divine intervention. Like, you're seeing things for exactly what they are. You might also have, like, a Libra moon, too. Like, you might be, like, double Libra. Okay, it's like, the more fuckery they send to you, it's transmuted before it gets to you. Like, imagine, I don't know what movie this is, but I remember it was like a magic, I think it was Harry Potter. Yeah, it was like a Harry Potter where Dumbledore and what's his face, the snake guy, Voldemort. How do I forget that name? So Dumbledore and Voldemort, I think it's in the 5th one, where they're fighting and Dumbledore's like making sure Harry doesn't get fucked up, and Voldemort sends some shit, like it was like glass or something, and Dumbledore turns it into snow. So right as it hits them, it was like a wave of snow or dust or something like that. I'm seeing that from your guides. Like, there is shit being sent to you, like, by multiple people. Like, they just be out there. And your guides are literally like, and they're Dumbledoring it, so it's just hitting you with, like, you're literally getting hit with awesome shit. Like, things are, every time somebody sends you some sort of fuckery, it gets transmuted into, like, abundance or prosperity or just greatness for you. Like, you're literally untouchable so long as you're not the one causing the fuckery. So if this is on the other end and you're a Libra that's causing shit, the people that you're sending this to, what the hell just fell? The people that you're sending this to are actually, let me roll this down. I'm sorry, it's just so loud. Sorry, that was loud. People that you're sending this to are actually, like, receiving greatness from it. So if you're a Libra on the other end of things, I'm definitely the Libra that just keeps coming up. Like, I only focus here. I only meditate and send love to people, no matter who they might be. Definitely protect your energy, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, block out everybody that you need to block. Give a fuck who's cool and who's not. If they don't mesh, or if you feel their energy is fucking with you, block them out. Because that's what's keeping you in your divinity, and, like, as long as you're not allowing the connection to be there, neither are your guides. Rebel. Because fuck it. So it's like, listen, if you're cross-watching for Libra, let me just say, when a Libra gets into this mode where it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I woke up with no fucks, and I'm going to go outside and like a magnet, I'm going to continue to pull everyone else's fucks to me. And you will continue to be triggered and upset by me, and you won't be able to explain why. Whoever's fucking with you guys, they're big mad. I'm hearing the enemy of my enemy is my friend or some shit. You got people out there being petty whopping out there, and you're just like, la la la, I went and picked some flowers today. Message for Libra, please. One card, guys. Message for Libra. I can make a career of living a happily ever after. A very good career choice would be to gravitate towards those activities and to embrace those desires that harmonize with core intentions. which are freedom and growth and joy. Make a career of living a happy life rather than trying to find work that will produce enough income that you can do things with your money that will make you happy. When feeling happy is of paramount importance to you and what you do for a living makes you happy, you've found the best of all combinations. And you've literally located freedom. And this is the 44 card. So you got the 44 card, and then you got an 11. This is a really powerful, like, if you needed confirmation that you were unfuckwithable, this is your confirmation, Libra. You are unfuckwithable. You stay on your path. You stay aligned to your mission. Fuck what anyone throws at you. They can't touch you. They can't touch you. All right, Libra, I love you. Check out Clarity Couture. There's a lot of greatness over there, okay? Love you guys. Next, we have Scorpio. You sexy beast, you. What's up, Scorpio? I love Scorpios. You guys are kinky as fuck. Kinky. Alright. So, I have to tinkle, and I'm just gonna leave this going. I'm really sorry, Scorpio. You guys can just click it, but I have to tinkle. Right back. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Let me actually write down the right time for Scorpio, because that'll be bathroom break. Alright, what are we at? Yeah. So, what's up, Scorpio? Today we are going to do, just pull a bunch of different oracle cards. I'll have them all listed down in the description, so I don't need to go through them. Check out the handcrafted luxury press-on nails I make. These are my 420 nails. Shout out to Turk Factory. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, so we are going to start with my Clarity Couture Oracle deck. As my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Scorpio the message that is in their highest good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I don't know if you guys listen to the intro. I usually don't listen to people's intros, so I'm just going to plug it. Sorry. But I was away for a couple weeks, mainly because I needed to separate my energy from you guys. Well, from the collective's energy, I was getting a little too mixed in with the readings, and when I saw I was getting the same message through a couple different signs that I don't connect with, I'm like, oh, okay. I need to clear my energy. I took care of some really big life stuff while I was gone and started a podcast. And the podcast is now available on all major streaming platforms except for Pandora. Not really sure what's going on with that, but whatever. I'm sure if it's meant to be, it'll be meant to be. It's everywhere else. So let's see what we've got for Scorpio. What is going on with Scorpio? Woo! You're going through a... I'm hearing DNA upgrades, but like you're realigning to who you really are. They want me to take all of... Okay, Scorpio. Alright. That's enough. So you're reconditioning who you were told to be, and you're literally stepping into and remembering who you actually are. And you're learning to be the calm, and I love that you got this card. This is my hand-drawn Metatron's Cube. That's what it's actually supposed to look like. I didn't do that bad. Anyway, they want you to be the calm. Metatron's Cube, I think, means something to you, or it could be very... you could be working with Metatron, or Metatron could be trying to come through to you. So check him out. He's cool. Physical sickness manifests into 3D from unhealed inner traumas that are controlled by fear or ego. You are holding on to something that is not healed within you, Scorpio, and it is causing you to see things a specific way. You could possibly even be getting sick or feeling physically sick, or when you think about it, or when something reminds you of it, or you're triggered by it, you could get physically sick, and that would be a good sign for you to know that this is what needs to be cleared out. Yin yoga, okay? Check out Boho Beautiful. They're my favorite, and put them in my, so let me just write it down. Boho Yin description. All right, I'll put a Boho Beautiful Yin yoga link down for you guys. Okay, they want you to know that, like, your lack of self-love is why you're in this, and they need you to understand that self-love never allows for feelings of inadequacy. Your soul knows that you're whole, but right now your mind and your logic is running from a your mind is a computer. Your mind is running from old software. Like, it's like if you have a Mac and you need to update some sort of app, well, the app only works with the newest version of the Mac software, which means if you haven't, this was me trying to start my podcast, if you haven't updated your computer in, like, I don't know, 3 years, you will not be able to run those applications. So there's, like, applications in your, they're not applications, there are beliefs. Okay, a belief is would be the application if you were going to still correlate this with a computer. There are beliefs that you have, right? And you need to detach from them because they no longer serve your highest good, and you need to understand that detaching from them is for your highest good, and the universe will guide you there safely, but you have to let go. It's like the trust fall. You have to literally do the trust fall with the universe. And I'm promising you, when you do a trust fall with the universe always rewards you, because you are the universe in working motion. They want you to go within, because you don't know what the fuck you feel right now, Scorpio. You're not dealing with, like, do you see how she's got orange here and then she's got an apple there? Like, it's like what you're feeling isn't what you don't understand the feels that you're feeling. Like, you can't break it down. It's like it's coming. I'm again hearing old software. When you think of trying to read a language, it's like the old software of who you are is trying to read an old language, or it's trying to read the new language, but it's only built from the old language, so there's no possible way for it to understand what's being said. I hope this fucking makes sense. Jesus, I'm confused. Okay. Let's do a crystal card, please. Alright, you got the appetite crystal card. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sounds like appetite. Progress, not perfection. You need to stop comparing yourself to others and stop judging yourself, but instead focus upon how far you've come and what you've learned. And I'm going to say, on top of that, take what you've learned and start applying it. Alright? I just talked about this in my podcast. A lot of people are awakening and they're taking in all this information. They're taking in all this information. They're taking it. It's like information grocery store, right? But they're not going home and opening up any of these little boxes of information. They're just taking them, piling them on their fucking shelf, and they're like, yeah, I've heard of that. See, I have that on my shelf, so I already know what you're talking about. Well, if you haven't applied it to your life personally, how can you know if it works or not? So there's a lot of that going on, I'm seeing. All right, let's do the rebel deck. Do some yoga. They want you to do yoga. Yeah, see? That card came out after I said you need to do some yin yoga. Ancient shit's cool, man. Got a little bit of rocks right there, a little bit of... There we go. They want you to figure stuff out on your own. Yeah, stop looking outside for things that are already within. You're looking for information on things. You're trying to learn things. But what you need to know is that your focus is on the wrong thing. You don't need to learn anything else about anything outside of you anymore. You need to go within and learn about yourself, and you need to apply everything that you're hearing and see, okay, does this resonate with me when I go within? Nope. Okay, we're going to put that one off the shelf because that may resonate with Tom, Dick, and Jane, but it doesn't personally resonate with me, so that's not something I'm going to like preach to people anymore. There's a lot of preaching happening. They want you to eat more because you're acting kind of like you may be like Scorpio women in particular. That diet's making you an asshole. Eat a fucking taco. Shout out to Taco Tuesday being on 420, eh? Oh, that meme cracked me up. This is what we've been waiting for. Alright, Scorpio. Yeah, just go within. You know, start asking why. Again, I'm gonna plug my podcast. Today's podcast is called The Misery Monster, and the majority of people who are taking in all this information, they're not applying it, and then they're not asking why or if something applies to them. And so it's like there's only one part of the awakening actually happening. There's information, but like it's at the door. It hasn't been allowed to come into and be applied to your life. So that's what I'm being told. I love you, Scorpio. All right. Give me just a second.
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. I was down with an illusion.
All right, now we have Cancer. What's up, Cancer? See what we got going on for you guys. That's my guides, my galactic guardians. Sorry, let me turn this up. It's really hot in here. Yeah, it just got really hot. Sometimes the channel will get really hot. That's my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, my ancestors. Please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Cancer the message that is their highest good today. We have a little other fur baby that's I don't know if that's hitting the mic. We have another fur baby that's here, and she's outside barking. So if that's what you hear right now, that's her. Turn that a little bit away from the mic. All right, so give me messages for Cancer, please. Cancer. Woo! Okay, Cancer. Are you good? Listen, there is nothing wrong with what's being felt or viewed, so long as it doesn't hinder the growth necessary to ascend to your true self. Alright? There are triggers happening. They want you to know that the triggers are necessary because they show what you have unhealed within you. Anyone outside of you, Cancer, that's pissing you off, annoying you, has you feeling some type of way that isn't bliss, joy, and happiness, those are mirrors. Okay? That person didn't do shit to you. You are being shown a side of yourself that you're not healing, you're not dealing, and you're not feeling. And so what happens is you will get presented with mirrors that will be shown as people as what needs to be healed. They need you to understand there's no value in giving attention to what you do not want, and you may be focusing on things that you don't want because you're in a lack mentality, and they need you to step into abundance consciousness. Have that abundance mentality, okay? This is a Sacred Rebel stack. Please give us a minute. Cancer. Messages for Cancer, please. Yeah, you're swimming against the grain because you're not trusting yourself. They need you to trust yourself and follow your intuition and your own rhythm. What is meant for someone else may not be meant for you. You didn't get this card, but I'm going to say it anyways. You cannot put an ocean into a teacup. What is meant for someone else may not carry your waves. And that card is, that's what one of my oracle cards says, verbatim. Okay? So what's meant for another may not be meant for you. And there may be something to do with sacred geometry that you want to look into. You may want to start looking into sacred geometry. Do you have that? It's all the way over there, though. Nobody room so lazy. I just stretched. Okay. All right, we're gonna do the sacred activations oracle because apparently that's what they want for you guys. They need you to connect to the earth. The frequency of earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of the aspects of Great Mother Nature and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of nature. So there's the earth card, and then when you got the trust yourself card, look at how she's just surrounded by animals. You know what I'm saying? She's got every animal that you could possibly think from the like rainforest. Like an animal whisperer, kind of. There's a need for you to reconnect to the earth because it's why you're feeling so like you're almost like an air sign right now. You're all over the place. Libra just got this. I can make a career of living happily ever after. All right, and I'm hearing build your life around what you want. Don't build a life based around what you need to do to get what you want. A very good career choice would be to gravitate towards those activities and to embrace those desires that harmonize with your core intentions, which are freedom and growth and joy. Make a career of living a happy life rather than trying to find work that will produce enough income that you can do the things with your money that will then make you happy. When feeling happy is of paramount importance to you and what you do for a living makes you happy, you have found the best of all combinations. Yeah, I'm hearing that you're like putting a ceiling on yourself and there's no ceiling. Not until you put it there. You got a belief about how things are going to come to you. The crystal card you got was Larimar. Sensitive emotions. I mean, you're a Cancer, so... And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of my Cancer friends are very sensitive, and I love that about them. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra care and gentleness. Yeah, so you need to be extra gentle to yourself. Maybe try to find a Larimar stone if you can. And it's also, it looks like it's blue and like kind of a turquoise. Blue is like the throat chakra, so speak your truth. Live in your truth. Be at that authenticity of your truth. That's just for Cancer days. You're being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. So there's something that's going on that, yeah, it's like and then you got the stop obsessing card. So there's something that's happening within you, Cancer, that's having you act out of your authenticity. You're being inauthentic because you're feeling that you're being called to act that way, and it's that you don't. No, that's a made up societal expectation. Be who you are and be authentically you, so that you never have to deal with that. Well, I need to be this way so that I be approved of or accepted. Like, even if you don't know that this is what you're doing, it's almost like it's like a subconscious thing for you. All right. Good luck, Cancers. Next we have Gemini. 4422, huh? Those are pretty powerful numbers. Especially because 2 and 2 goes into 4. All right. Let's just clear this out really quick. We're just going to do a bunch of different oracle cards. They will all be listed at the bottom. If you would like to purchase them, you can get them directly from my site and support me as well. Alright, let's go copy. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Gemini the message that is in their highest good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I forgot for a minute who I was doing. Sorry about that, guys. I decided to do like a little weed hiatus so that like when Tuesday hits, it's like a holiday. And I'm just not normal when I don't smoke. Just a little like I forget things when I don't smoke. I'm a daily smoker, so. Alright, messages for Gemini, please. Whoops. Gemini! Why do I feel like this is the same energy 2 weeks ago? Observation over reactivity. There's something that you're reacting to that you need to observe instead, and observe with honesty, not just like like really observe it. It's like I'm clearing out my eyes. There's something you're not seeing, like you need to clear out your eyes. Out of nowhere, it's like you need to clear your eyes, like literally, like you might even have to do this, like you might even see some shit that makes you go what. I don't know what that might be, but okay. One can only disappoint if they've been given more power than the power given to self. So it's, there's somebody else that's fueling this cause for you to react. Like you're even blaming them as the reason for your behavior. Listen, nobody, unless there's literally a gun up to your head and you can still say no. You might get shot, but you can still choose to have power over that, right? There's something that you're blaming others for and you're not taking responsibility for, and you're reacting to it. This is the Crystal Angels? Yeah, Crystal Angels by Doris Virtue. Alright, you got Sapphire and Jade, which are two really powerful stones. Jade really helps with wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here, but like a lot of it has to do with your ability to observe things and not react, because reacting is what's causing you to feel this type of way. Like it literally causes stress, and stress can literally cause other problems. So my mom had, I don't remember what it was, but it was like all caused by stress, and she was hospitalized and everything because she just let herself get so stressed out. You need to take it easy. Yeah, both of these cards, your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life. Your health and your wealth are being affected by you being reactive instead of observing, and like you're in a mode of like watching someone else's life and you're not actually taking care of your own stuff, or this is happening about you. Which I totally get, because if you are in your work mode and you've gone like logical like us air signs do, it could be fucking somebody up. Alright. It's just for Gemini, please. The subject of money is really two subjects. The subject of money is really two subjects. Money, plenty of money, and absence of money, not nearly enough. Often people assume that because they are speaking the words, I want more money, they are speaking positively about money. When you are feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you are not speaking of the subject of money. You are speaking of the subject of not enough money. And the difference is very important, because the first subject brings money and the second holds it away. So I love Esther Hicks. Esther Hicks really changed my life in so many fucking ways. But the one thing that's a little frustrating with Esther is that she doesn't really just break down what manifesting is, and I'm not really quite sure why. But the short version is, manifesting requires you to think a thought. Okay, you're thinking the thought. You have it. You're thinking this thought. Cool. You have this thought. Now, you've paired a feeling with this thought. This is the recipe for manifesting. Thought and feeling. Okay? That's why reacting is so powerful, and it can be such a hindrance when you want something good to happen in your life, because reaction is caused and based off of emotional feeling. And if you're thinking and moving and doing, you've already paired the two together. So you gotta be really, really careful about that, Gemini. Really careful. Fall on the ground. I'm like, no! Okay, look. You're mad about where you're at, and you are getting, like, tough love. Alright? Stop taking yourself there. And then the card at the top was love reversed. So it has to do with love. You are not getting the love you want from another because you're not giving yourself the love you need first. I mean, it is that easy. It is that fucking easy. If you don't wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is focus on how you can love you that day, and you're focusing on something outside of you, usually another person, social media, whatever, you're already fucking up the ability to manifest. And I'm not taking that back. Gemini, you have to have power over your mind. You have to. That shit will destroy you. You're an air sign. It will fucking destroy you if you don't. Yeah, you have to release allegiances that no longer serve you. And see how she's black and white, but there's a bunch of bees? Bees signify like the creativity and life. And you are, and it's a 10. So 10 is endings. This is how you're probably feeling, but you're feeling this way because you're keeping yourself in that vibration. That's why, Gems. All right, I love you guys. If you love glue on or press on nails, I make handcrafted luxury nails. These are my 420 ones. Aren't they fun? This one has Homer smoking a blunt. This one's ice cream cake. All right, so those are on Clarity Couture. If you like that, check that out. Next, we're gonna have Leo.
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings.
What's up, Leo? So, let me write this down. Yeah, see, I cleared off 50 gigabytes. So many fucking the video on my computer, and now I'm able to go and do all the signs straight through. I was like, why isn't it working? Because you have to clear your computer. Oh, who knew? Alright, so I'm just going to do a bunch of oracle decks. They're all listed down there. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors. Please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Leo the message that is of their highest good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, it's the wind that's making my eyes all... I've got the fan right on me. It's usually not a problem, but... I don't know why it's like 2 days after I wear makeup, I have like eye boogers that just wrapped around my eye. TMI. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't care. This is Leo need to know, please. This is Leo need to know. What is believed within manifests externally, Leo. Not all those cards, guys. Come on. You need to feed what allows your soul to sing. It is within these pleasures that inputs more love and light into your life and into the planet's grid lines. Just 1 second. It's fucking with me, but I need the air on me because it's hot in here. Alright. Waiting for. It's like you guys are waiting for. I could feel you watching me. This is wild because like it hasn't happened where you're watching it yet, but like we're timeline shifting, so like you are watching it, which means I can feel it's wild. I feel your energy. You're really intense right now, Leo. Like while you're watching. You smoke? Smoke a bowl. Just for Leo. Wow. You are stepping out of the expectations of who people have asked you to be, and you're like coming to life. You're painting yourself a new picture. You're choosing who you're going to identify with, and you're painting a picture of that person for the world. Super cool, Leo. Really badass. Oh, okay. Sorry. There's a lot of collaborative... Wow. A lot of collaborative dreaming. I'm seeing like you actually like praying to your ancestors and your guides, because like this came out. I've never seen it. Like, I mean, I've seen this card before, but I've never seen it like somebody's literally doing this currently. And their guides are responding with collaborative processes happening with you guys. That's really fucking beautiful. Really beautiful. I took my other one off, and this one's just too small, so I keep sucking it up with the cards. Alright, messages for Leo, please. Messages for Leo. You got the titanium rainbow quartz. Do I have one of those up here? I think I do. Where is it? Okay, I'm not going to grab it. You're stepping into a new level of self that has you being very multifaceted. There are like tons of layers and dimensions to you. Like every time someone peels back a new layer, it's almost like a different color. Like there's just so much newness to what you're allowing come into your life, and it's really being seen. It's being showcased. I'm hearing showcased. I want to harmonize with my desire. Anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say, something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling the negative emotion. What is it that I want? Start asking why and what. And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. In the moment you turn your attention to what you want, the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. This is the process of pivoting. So you're learning to pivot your energy. I'm hearing that you it's not something that you need to do. You've already learned how to do it. And this is why you're seeing such a shift in your life, is because you figured this out. Jesus. Going back into the dark. Alright, so they're telling you not to talk to anyone. I'm hearing Avicii. So this is something to do with your creative process. This has nothing to do with like your attitude. This has a lot to do with your creative process. So Avicii, I was always blown. Rest in peace, by the way, bro. I fucking loved him so much. Everything. He was the first person I ever heard his song Levels. I was in Jamaica and my mind exploded. I had never heard EDM. It was in 2012. My whole life changed in that fucking moment. It was Avicii. I'm getting cold chills talking about him. What's up, brother? I love you. So anyway, Avicii was one of the only artists I ever heard of doing this in our era. I'm sure there were artists back in the day, but he wouldn't listen to music. Like, he said he didn't listen to music when he was in the car. He said he didn't listen to music. He just created his own, and it was because he didn't want it to interrupt his creative process. They're telling you to don't talk to anybody, don't look at anyone. Like, you need time alone in your own space so that you could align to this creative collaboration with your guides, because when you start creating whatever it is, I'm hearing there's a niche. Like, you're going to step into some sort of niche. It's going to be like your own little niche, or something you're doing that's really going to like boomerang you forward. But there's like not like a boomerang where it comes back. It's like it's going to boomerang your ass out, and you're just going to keep going. Like, it's not going to come back in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool, Leo. Congratulations. I'm really happy about that for you. And the next level that you're coming into is going to kind of blow you away. So congratulations with that.
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings.
Alright, next we have Sagittarius. Oops, there's a hole in the fucking paper. What are you poking holes in, Sagittarius? We had an hour. It's amazing what happens when you clear off your computer. You can do all the signs. Alright, so real quick, Sagittarius, if you are like me and you didn't listen to the intro, I am doing luxury handcrafted press-on nails. These are my 420 ones. Aren't these fucking fun? Look at how fun these are. Let's see, it says, oh wait, right here. Got like 1 gram. These are all from my used wax containers. So shout out to Turk Factory, because that's usually the wax company that I buy from. Oh, look at the Homer smoking a blunt. Ice cream cake. Okay, so if you're interested in press-on nails that are luxury, handcrafted, one of a kind, you will not have anybody else have the same ones as you, check out my site, claritygouture.com, and let's get into the reading. As my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors sent me to set my ego aside so that I can give Sagittarius the message. Listen there, hi, it's good today. Thank you, thank you. Fucking eyebrow that took off most of it. It's all good. Oh, by the way, I started a podcast, Sagittarius. I need to plug that with every sign, because I know that you guys are like me and you just fucking click the timestamp. If I'm not listening to everything, I don't expect anybody else to. But I started a podcast. It is streaming live on all major platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Spotify, Stitcher, FM Player. The only one that I'm not on right now is Pandora, but that will change, I'm sure. So if you are struggling with controlling your mind, you want to master your mind a little bit better, check that out, because I talk about my personal life experiences, and that's kind of how I know the things I do, is because I've gone through a lot and I had to learn to apply this stuff to my life, and that's where I saw the changes. So it's not like preaching at you, it's more like, this is how my life was a shit show, and now it's not. Too much, anyway. It has its moments. I'm human! Alright, messages for Sagittarius, please. Messages for Sagittarius. You guys are quiet today. What's going on? What are you doing when you don't want me to read your cards? Your circumstance does not matter when your state of being is in balance. Ooh, I'm hearing you're learning this. Are you learning to balance? Sagittarius! I almost called you Scorpio. Excuse me. Burping. Excuse me. Totally a channeling thing right now, okay? Don't blame me. Blame them. They don't get how our bodies work down here. They just don't care. Sagittarius, you're figuring out that circumstance does not make up the reality of your life. Like, you're literally understanding right now that, like, you have the ability to shift things, and you're understanding that every thought that you create is an energetic transmission. Round of applause for my Sagittarius. This is a big deal. To be able to figure that out is huge, because then you're able to make intentional decisions about your life that are going to affect your life in a positive way. It's almost like you've stepped out of a belief that was just fucking you up. You're like, whoa, that shit does not apply. It does not serve me, and it's giving me wrinkles. You gotta watch out for those beliefs that give you fucking wrinkles. They're usually drenched in fear consciousness. What are you gonna do? Messages for Sagittarius, please. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, this is cool, Saji. You are understanding about manifestation. Wow. Wow, this is super cool. So you guys are now only focused on conscious connections. All right? You're only focused on connecting with others who mirror what it is you believe and how you feel about the world and how you want to create the world. You're only focused on them. And because of this, you're able to manifest a little bit stronger and you're bringing things into form. Super badass, Sagittarius. Let's do a money card for you guys from Abraham, or Esther. Esther Hicks. This deck is always so hard for me to shuffle. I get sad when I can't, like, bend it. Oh my god! Look. Now out of spite, I'm gonna make it do what I want. I win. Alright. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Not all of those, you all are tripping. Okay, is there one down here? One flip? No? Okay. It's messages for Sagittarius. Okay. My attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. For every pleasing thing, there is an unpleasing counterpart. For within every particle of the universe is that which is wanted, as well as the lack of that which is wanted. When you focus upon an unwanted aspect of something in an effort to push it away from you, it only comes closer, because you get what you give your attention to, whether it's something that you want or not. It's up to you to focus upon and attract what you want. It's up to you to bring it into form, not anybody else. I will praise success wherever I see it. That one. You can't be successful yourself if you're putting down everyone else's success, because you're fighting the vibration of success. Like, success is literally trying to enter your life by first showing you it's close through someone else, and then it comes to you by your allowance of it. So when you praise success, you're saying, I'm so happy for them and I'm ready for my turn. When you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using money, you're pushing money away from you. What? It's like I know what I'm talking about. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, and that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience. There are things you're holding on to right now that you might need to go talk to a therapist about it. You're holding on to things that you're not healing. You don't want to feel it, so you're not healing it, and you're holding on to it. And if you don't feel it, it stays in your body, and you continue to bring that vibration to you even more, even if you don't want it. So they're telling you to release it, like you need to get your ugly cry on. Just let it out. Let all of it out. Because once you feel it, you heal it. Message for Sagittarius. Watermelon tourmaline. I used to have one of these. It broke in half. It was my favorite. Favorite. I actually don't know where that is. Anyway. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Watermelon tourmaline is actually really hard to find, but if you can find it, I would purchase one. I really would. Yeah, my watermelon tourmaline was passed to me when my father passed away, and the person that brought it to him was from, I can't remember if it was Russia. Wherever he was from, it was pretty far away. And it wasn't, the crystal was definitely, it was a beautiful crystal. I'm going to do one more card for you guys that I didn't do for any other signs. Sorry, guys. Can't help it, but I'm guided to just pull the cards. Message for Scorpio or Sagittarius, and you could be dealing with the Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your chart. Like, Scorpio rising, or Scorpio. Scorpio Venus. Interesting. Which could affect the way you see your self-love. So you got the Sphinx card. The Sphinx energy has always been on Earth and watches over us. The high priest Ra brought it from Atlantis and placed it within the statue of the Sphinx in England. England? Egypt! What the fuck? I literally saw Egypt but said England, so I'm not sure where that came from. You receive a charge of God force when you think about it, so relax and accept it now. The Sphinx contains the fifth dimensional records for Earth and the information within the crystal skulls. You are invited to visit the tunnel from the Sphinx to Hollow Earth, a portal of wisdom linked to the ascended aspect of Mars. From here, you can radiate peace and oneness through the universe. And your affirmation is, I connect to the God force within the Sphinx. Alright. Alright, Sagittarius, I hope that this helps you. I really feel like you're going through a lot, but there's still some stuff that, like, you're allowing a lot to come through and you're healing a lot. But there's still some stuff that you have to release so that you can continue this awakening process. Like, you're transmuting a lot right now. You should be really proud of yourself.
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. I was down.
What's up, Pisces? Alright, we're just going to put all of these away. So, if you guys didn't listen to the intro, I was away for a couple weeks. I started a podcast while I was away. It's streaming now live on all platforms. You may have saw that little plug there first. And I'm also selling luxury handcrafted press-on nails. These are my 421s. This one's Homer Simpson's blah blah blah. Alright, so now that we're done with that, let's get figured out. Oh, and if you would like a private reading, just go to my Instagram at clarity_couture, and you can click the book the reading thing directly from Instagram. It's the easiest way, so just do that. Alright, I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Pisces the message. This is their highest good today. Thank you, thank you. What's going on with Pisces today? DNA upgrades are healing and rewriting your belief systems that no longer serve you. Anything else? They want you to start meditating or meditate more so that you can let these energies move into your body. Because we're all aligning to our light body. That's the energies with the planet, the Schumann resonance, the way everything is shifted. That is the ultimate goal. Guide, I was hearing. So they want you to stop all thought and focus on the breath. This allows for a choice in vibration, which in turn deliberately creates the vibration that's experienced. It's the art of deliberately creating, and you need to use meditation to do it. This is for Pisces, please. This is for Pisces. Woo! Yeah, these upgrades are, you might be having headaches too, Pisces, because this is a 33. You could have a life path number of 33. Not sure why it's not showing it. Oh, it's at the bottom. That's why. So yeah, if you look at this card, she's getting DNA upgrades to her head. Like, it's just like, you are, everything you're getting is from your guides, your oversoul. It's all part of your next step. Yeah, I'm getting really lightheaded right now, so I feel like that's what's going on. And they want to remind you that you're in the world, but you're not of the world. You're not from here. You're a tourist. You're just here for a little time. You're just here for a good time, not a long time. I haven't heard that saying in so long. Just here for a good time, not a long time. And I also like, this is Pisces, and she's surrounded by fish. Okay? And it went from 33 to 34. So you're being reminded by the DNA upgrades that you're getting that you're not of this world. You're here, but you're not of this world. You're here for something larger. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. The best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation. And in that changed vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for good things about where you are, and in your state of appreciation, you lift all self-imposed limitations, and all limitations are self-imposed, and free yourself from the receiving of wonderful things. All right, so like it's like you have to clear out that energy and release your expectation of things not working out. What is this? I don't. Oh, it might be a crumb from the dogs. Never mind. The boys left a pizza on my thing, and they found it. Little devils. I call them El Diablos. Anyways, surprising. Yeah, you're having a heart chakra awakening right now, which is really beautiful. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize and the mind and body. You may want to wear green for a little bit to help you heal the heart chakra. Eat green foods. Go play in the grass, like ground yourself, like anything with green is big right now. Yeah, stuff is going down. Things are going down with your job because this is happening. You're going to be reevaluating where you're going. You're going to be changing things because your perspective has changed. The project, that person, that idea, yeah, they want you to go after what it is that you're now being guided. Like your perspective of what you want has shifted, and they want you to go after it unapologetically. Unapologetically. Go after it with everything you have because you're gonna achieve it because it's your soul mission. When you're aligned to your soul mission, literally everything clears out of the way. It's the most wild thing ever. It's so wild. There's nothing you could do wrong. Okay, so I don't know if anyone, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but amethyst is the sobriety stone. So you may be like sober or trying to be sober. Okay, the amethyst is revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Yeah, you are stepping into who you're meant to be. That is bad ass Pisces. Like you're, every step you take is a step closer to the person that you were here to be. And that's really fucking beautiful. Congratulations, Pisces.
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings.
Alright, what's up, Aquarius? Let's get into it. What do we have after this? We have 3 more after you. They're all the earth signs. I don't know why I forgot earth that way. Sorry, guys. I don't fucking know. Aquarius is like, I don't care. I'm not an earth sign. Can we get all of them, please? Alright. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, and my ascended masters. Please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Aquarius the message that is in their eyes. Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My mind went fucking blank. I was like, wait. What am I doing? Like, no sign came to mind. I'm like, not one sign. Not even the wrong sign. I was like, should grab it for that. Messages for Aquarius, please. And you're damn right I don't have any makeup on. You're damn right. Where there is pain, there is growth for you right now. Alright? And you need to understand that emitting an energy of lack will bring more of that same vibration. You need to get out of lack consciousness. There's something that's happening. You feel like you're losing something, or you feel like you're You've already lost something and it's causing pain. Wow, you're really going through it right now. Do not try to pour an ocean into a teacup. What is meant for another may not be what carries your waves. So you may be trying to acclimate to a lifestyle, a characteristic, a business, whatever it may be, that you think is what's meant for you, but what we need and what we want are not always the same things, and you're being removed from that because it's not on your divine path at all. You could be feeling a variety of feelings and emotions like in the drop of a hat, because all of these are very colorful very colorful cards. Like, these are probably some of the most colorful cards out of my handmade deck. And what I'm seeing is that, like, there's a lot of color. You could even be having a lot of colorful words or conversations with somebody. Very colorful, but like not in a fun rainbow and sprinkles and sparkles type of way. You're getting colorful with things. A very colorful language is what I'm hearing. Messages for Aquarius, please. Messages for Aquarius, please. You have a picture painted in your mind, Aquarius, that has you seeing, it's confirmation bias. Alright, you have a belief about something, and because this belief is so ingrained, your confirmation bias is solidifying it. You're looking for anything to ensure that what your belief is backed up by. Like, you are painting a completely different picture than what is actually happening. Like, your imagination's running fucking wild right now, Aquarius. I don't know what's going on with that, but you might want to get your mind under control, because that's when we manifest shit we don't like. Yeah, it's like you're forcing some shit. It's not, you can't even, you were able to force it for a little bit, but you can't anymore. It's unforceable now. Like, the doors have closed, they're locked. Like, I'm seeing, you know when they have like school lockouts on the gym? I don't know why this is what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing like a school lockout where they have the chains over the gyms and you're not allowed to go into the gym or some shit. Like, I'm seeing that. Like, you can't go in anymore. Like, you're cut off, you're locked out. And it's based on, I mean, look at her. She's so focused on the story that she's telling that she doesn't see anything else around her. Appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Appreciation is the vibration of alignment with who you are. Appreciation is the absence of everything that feels bad and the presence of everything that feels good. When you focus upon what you want, when you tell the story of how you want your life to be, you will come closer and closer to the vicinity of appreciation. And when you reach it, it will pull you toward all things that you consider to be good in a very powerful way. Yeah, the way you're viewing the world, people, life, yourself, it is from a very traumatized place. Because I'm not seeing, like, you're not a bad person, Aquarius. Alright? Like, you're not. You're living out trauma, and here's the thing with the trauma loop. If we have trauma and we're not feeling like we're being seen, heard, understood, supported, that trauma will begin to play out. And our minds, if not controlled, will allow that trauma to play out because we feel that we deserve that. So there's something that you're running from your trauma filter. Like, that's the only way I could say it, is you're running from a trauma filter. And it's causing havoc in your life. Like, you're losing shit, and this may be something that you may need to lose this to. I mean this with love, babes, but like, the world will only give you so many chances before you show it that you're not ready, that you can't handle it, or that you don't want it. Well, you got watermelon tourmaline. This is a really powerful one. It's really hard. It's a really hard stone to find, but it's a really good stone. Stress reduction. You need to de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. Sagittarius got that too. Alright. I'm just going to do a couple extra pulls for you, Aquarius, because you guys You guys are really going through it right now. Message for Aquarius. Yeah, your throat chakra is too open. You're wild. Like, your throat chakra is causing fucking problems right now. Like, you need to sit down. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. There's no peace or balance from what's coming from your throat chakra right now. You need to connect with the world. You got the Gaia card. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us. You need to get barefoot, Aquarius, and go sit your ass in the grass. Straight up. You need to sit in the grass for a little bit. Because you're disconnected. You're disassociating from everything that you care about and you love, and it's the trauma filter doing it. Disassociation is a trauma. It's actually a complex PTSD sign. Like it's a characteristic of CPTSD. So I honestly look up CPTSD. Where is that book at? Where's the book? Go buy this book. Okay? Go buy this book. Because you're disassociated with your body. And so you're attacking and being fucking psycho to everyone around you. You have to stop. You have to stop. You're going to destroy your whole life because you can't control your mind. You have to stop. Go get that book. Okay? I'm telling you. It'll help you. You don't have to tell anybody you're getting it. You don't even tell a damn soul. Just order it. It's not that expensive. Yeah, you gotta... You're trying to control everything. Yeah, you may not be getting laid right now. You're trying to control everything so much that you have no control over anything. And that's the facade. We have no control. There is no control. You have no control of anything outside of you. The only thing you have control of is right here. And right now, currently, with the way you're acting, you don't have control over it. So it's running you rampant. Your monkey mind will have you doing wild ass shit, and you will think that you're the one that thought it up. Your mind, your thoughts are telling you shit that don't apply. You're telling a completely different story than the reality of things. One card. I can see my world through the eyes of Source. By choosing better feeling thoughts, and by speaking more of what you do want, and less of what you do not want, you will gently tune yourself to the vibrational frequency of a broader perspective. To see your world through the eyes of Source is truly the most spectacular view of life. For from that vibrational vantage point, you are in alignment with, and therefore in the process of attracting, only what you would consider to be the very best of the world. Stop reacting. Okay, Aquarius? It is causing you a lot of problems right now because you are choosing to perceive the world through a lens of trauma and people being against you, and all of these things that are happening with you are all complex PTSD symptoms. Like, it's all stuff that people with CPTSD have. I'm picking this up so much. And here's the thing, there really isn't a lot on CPTSD. It's relatively new. Because for so long they were like, oh yeah, PTSD only happens to people that have been in fucking war. No, a lot of us have CPTSD based on our childhoods, the upbringing that we had, the parents, because our parents weren't always put together. You fucking kidding me? If you're a parent, are you put together? Hell no. So a lot of us have CPTSD from our parents because we didn't realize that they're humans too. So that's coming through a lot, and I would really just suggest that you check that out. And as I'm saying this, it's 5:55 here, so I hope that you will love yourself enough to try that. Okay, Aquarius?
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings.
What is up, Virgo? I forgot the earth signs. I didn't forget you guys, but I was like, why do I only have 9? Oh yeah, earth, my bad. I don't know. I'm an air sign. I'm very disconnected from the earth sometimes. My bad. Alright, I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors. Please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Virgo the message that isn't their highest good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that little video before I clicked in here or whatever was my podcast plug. I know I was gone for a couple weeks. It's because I was doing a podcast. I started a podcast and I was handling that, and now I'm back. But I also wanted to disconnect my energy from the collectives because I was getting kind of the same message, and I was like, I think those might be my energy, so I had to pull myself away to make sure that I was giving shit that was legit. Alright, what do we have for Virgo today, please? It's 5:55 right now, by the way, so you guys may be going through some changes. What if Virgo? There is no bad or good, everything just is. It's your perspective of what is that defines it. And a lot of times our perspective is based on past experiences or like confirmation bias popping up. They want you to be who you needed as a child right now, Virgo. Alright? What did you need? Who did you need as a child? What type of adult did you need when you were growing up? They want you to step into and be that version because it's going to help parent your inner child, which is something that you need right now. Yeah, you know what you need. Wow, you got 22 and 44. I feel like you're beating yourself up a little bit right now, Virgo. Like, in this card, she's, like, beat up. Like, those are, like, to me, like, black. That looks like a black eye. It looks like she's fucked up a little bit. You may have self-talk that is detrimental to you. And that's why you're getting this Be Who You Needed as a Child card. Because your self-talk has become the point of like an abusive relationship. Like your self-talk is like throwing punches at yourself. Jade. Yeah, this is all about your recovery and your wellness. Jade highlights health and wellness, alright? Yeah, maybe go find some jade if you can. But it's actually a relatively easy stone to find in most places. Well, actually, depending where you're at. In the States, I've not had a problem finding jade. Let me say that. In the States, it's been easy to find jade. You may need to go get some jade. It's like a part of you has regrets of things that you didn't do. It's like you keep going back to that or replaying something over and over again. They want you to integrate that. It's to be an integration of what happened and an allowance of that happening and accepting it. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Okay. Yeah, you're very disconnected. Like this is the first reading out of all of them where it's like, I don't feel there's a connection. I'm sure those watching it do, but I don't. It's like you're very, the energy I'm getting is like postpartum depression energy. So I don't know if someone's had a baby recently, and that's something that you might need to address. But like there's like it's like a postpartum energy. Like you're surrounded by people, but you feel empty. You feel alone. They want you to know that you've got a good thing going on. And your perspective just needs to be shifted. Nothing is bad or good. It just is. It's based on your perspective. You may feel like you've lost something or someone. They want you to stop texting, stop focusing on them, step away from weird diets, start fulfilling your needs, even if it doesn't allow your body to like save calories or whatever. They want you to go have some fun too, because your mental, where you're at, is actually affecting. It's like the quality of your life is somehow affected by this in a big way. Like the quality of your life is waning. Messages for Virgo, please. Money is not the root of evil. Money is not the root of evil or of happiness. This is an important subject of money and financial success. It's not the root of evil, as many have quoted, nor is it the path to happiness. So when you are able to successfully control something like the subject of money that affects most of you all every day, you will have accomplished something rather significant. For not only is it certain that your financial success must improve, but the evidence of that success will then prepare you for deliberate improvement in every aspect of your life experience. So it's like you have to expect to see it before you actually see it. You need to believe that that's coming to you. And right now you're having a hard time believing anything's coming to you because your self-talk is like beating yourself up. I should have done this, this, and this. You need to just let yourself be where you are right now, Virgo, and let that be okay. And say the things to yourself that you needed to hear as a child. You're loved, you're worthy. It's okay to feel the way you're feeling. Your feelings are valid. Just because someone else doesn't understand or doesn't come from that aspect of life or perspective doesn't mean that it isn't valid to you. It's valid. You're okay. It's okay to feel this way. And they want you to, for your affirmation, say, I choose love no matter what. Okay? I know that you're going through it right now, Virgo. It's like an overwhelming feeling. Like the only time I felt like this was when I had postpartum depression. And that's literally what it feels like. It feels like postpartum depression. You just feel disconnected, disassociated from everything and everyone that you love. And they need you to step into who you needed as a child, because that's going to begin to heal this part of you that's making you feel this way. Okay?
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings.
What's up, Capricorn? We're going to pull some cards for you today. I have been gone. I was working on a podcast. That's what that little video plug was. And I also have handcrafted luxury press-on nails at my site, Clarity Couture. These are some that I made last night because I didn't have any nails for 420. Shout out to Tart Factory. Wait there. All right, let's get started for Capricorn. Ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors. Please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Capricorn the message that isn't their highest good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoop. All right, Capricorn. No message is a message, okay? They want you to focus on feeding what allows your soul to sing instead of focusing on things that you feel are missing. That is going to bring more happiness into your life and in the grid lines. You need to understand that there's no separation from what is and what was. They want you to have beginner's mind, okay? And I'm getting a wave of nausea really quick. Like, there is some energy that's attached to you, Capricorn, that is not in your highest good. You could be in a relationship or working with somebody that doesn't always, like, when you pay attention to the way you feel after you've dealt with them, because if your stomach feels like you've been kicked in the stomach or you feel nauseous, that is a sign that energetically they don't mesh with you anymore. They may have at one point, but I'm getting that like somebody in your life does not mesh with you anymore, and it's causing you to feel really off. Really off. And if you talk to them and hang up and I don't have a very good conversation with them and suddenly you feel sick, they're sending you energy. To clarify, can we just do one card? These are so many things to say. You guys are tripping. Yeah, you're getting a lot of shit. You're getting a lot of energy thrown at you right now. Thankfully, I can transmute this shit. Wow, guys. Alright. Life is always working out for me. I like understanding that things are always evolving, and while there are many things that could be better where I am, it is not really a problem because where I am is constantly changing to something better. I like knowing that as I look for the best things around me where I am, those things become more prevalent in my experience. It is fun to know that things are always working out for me, and as I watch for evidence of that, I see more evidence of that every day. Confirmation bias is coming through really hot for the Earth signs here. Or no, it was Aquarius, sorry. Maybe you're dealing with Aquarius. I don't know. Give me messages for Capricorn. They want you to follow your own rhythm, and that was reversed. So it's like you're not following your intuition because you're making choices based out of fear or what will happen if you don't do it. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So when you can get out of logic about all these things that are going to go wrong, you'll connect with yourself and your higher self, which is really fucking beautiful, Capricorn. Alright. Crystal angels. Crystal does Capricorn need? Jade again. Give me another one. Is this really like what's going on with it? Amber. Okay, we won't take these two. So you got Jade and Amber. Which I've heard both of those as people's names. Jade is focusing on wealth and recovery. Amber is telling you to give it to God. Take a deep breath and an exhale. And on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. So what I like to say is, I release this burden on the Christ within and I go free to be happy. Okay, so you could even write that down and like write down the burden and maybe put it on a piece of paper and like burn it up or some shit. Like really set the intention to release that shit. Messages for Capricorn, please. Messages for Capricorn. They want you to stop whining about the way things are. No one wants to listen to that. Complaining makes you weak. You have strength to change the world, so do it. You are focused on whining about the way you don't like things, so you're unable to change them. If you're focused on what you don't like, you're only going to get more. Yeah, something's about to go down with you. You need people that are supportive and have got your back, okay, Capricorn? Because whatever is about to go down is kind of like, it's public. It's like a public situation. People will know about it. That's just for Capricorn. Oh, we already got that one. We good? Hey, that's it. Okay, Capri, I love you guys. I hope that this helped.
I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings.
What is up, Taurus? You guys are last today. Damn, Capricorn's reading was literally the fastest reading of everyone. That was wild. I'm also getting kind of hungry, so there's that. Alright, let's get started on Taurus. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can get the messages that are in Taurus's highest good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Going fast, Taurus. You need to slow down. Smell the roses. Real quick, I was gone, so if you guys didn't watch the intro and you literally just clicked into the timestamp, I'm going to tell you anyway. I started a podcast. It is now streaming live on all major platforms, and I also am creating and selling handcrafted luxury press-on nails. These are my 421s. And every set is completely different. No set is the same, so you'll never have to worry about somebody having the same nails as you. It's on claritycouture.com if you would like to check it out. click on over and check it out. I have 4 sets up there right now. I think I need to put another 4 up. It's just I've been doing so much, so it's not like I haven't created them. I had almost 8. No, I had 10 sets and then had to put nails on, so now I have 8 sets left. Whatever. I'm gonna create more later this week. There should be a 420 set on there later this week as well too. It's gonna be the only one I'm doing for 420 though. Taurus, like I said, you gotta slow down. Stop making excuses for your seeming weaknesses on why you can't meditate. It's within the stillness of self that inner understanding is reached. You have no fucking clue who you are. Whoever this is, you're like so connected with the earthly realm that you don't understand the connection that you need to have with your oversoul so that you can successfully come into your mission in this life. You got smoky quartz. Yeah, you gotta clear out negativity. There's negativity within you or around you with other people that are causing a bunch of problems for you. That's why you need to meditate, like sage, put yourself around some crystals, go buy some fucking crystals, sleep with crystals in your bra, in your pockets, next to your toothbrush, put it in your purse, literally, like, I keep them in my bra when I wear a bra. I don't wear a bra very often, but when I do, crystals are in them. Do that shit, okay? Literally, like I've got a tourmaline ring. It never comes off. It comes off sometimes. It's kind of, I've lost a little bit of weight, but it's protection nonstop. Tourmaline right here. It's protection nonstop. Gotta get through all that first. You see that? There's a lot going on with you. Why did you get the Sacred Fool again, Taurus? Yeah, you're not trusting yourself, and you see this? You've gotten this before, Taurus. Like last month you got this. You are still this guy. Sorry, YouTube. You're still this guy. Like the Fool. You're jumping around like the Fool because you don't trust yourself. So you have all these other people in your ear telling you what to do, and they're not there for your highest good. They are not there for your highest good, Taurus. So what you're getting is a muddied down truth. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are all bullshit. You need to forgive yourself or forgive another and let things go. You're trying to control everything. You're trying to control everything in your power, and it's like you can't control. If you can't control your mind, you can't control anything outside of you. You want to control the world, you want to control everyone around you, Taurus? You need to meditate. You want to be this person. You want to be this guy. You want to be the one controlling things. But it's the other way around because you have no control over your mind. Not sorry. Told you guys this last one. I literally told you guys, I think you got the meditate card too. Like, you got these cards last month. Why won't this one come out? Is this the one I'm supposed to take? You got the Divine Feminine card. The frequency of the Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. The number 21 could have some semblance to you or for you. I'm not really quite sure where you got the Divine Feminine card, other than the fact that I'm not saying that this is a Divine Feminine. You may be in separation, or you fucked it up and don't have one, or you are the Divine Feminine and you're masculine and fucked things up. But the Divine Feminine energy, because all of us have masculine and feminine within us, the Divine Feminine is the energy that lets abundance and things come to your life. So if you're always going and going and going and going and going, and you're the masculine, and you like keep pushing the feminine over, trying to get shit done, you're not going to bring anything into your reality that you want, because she's the one that does it. And you have to have that balance within her. You have to have the masculine and the feminine within you, and you don't have it right now. My attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. For every pleasing thing, there is an unpleasing counterpart. For within every particle of the universe is that which is wanted, as well as the lack of which is wanted. when you focus upon an unwanted aspect of something in an effort to push it away from you, it only comes closer because you get what you give your attention to, whether it is something that you want or not. It is up to you to focus upon and attract what you want into your world. All right, Taurus, that has been your guys' reading. Please like and subscribe if you like this. Leave a comment. Go follow me on Instagram. All that awesomeness, you know.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking.